Good morning, folks. Papa Joe here. Oh, rough night, I'm here to tell you. I made a heartfelt video last night. I was honest with y'all about what I'd been working through my head. Sometimes there's issues I just gotta work on a little bit. Of course, this morning, first thing I do is look to see comments and all that kind of stuff. It's sometimes it's encouraging to hear others' thoughts. Sometimes not. The first one I read, I can't even walk the rest of the video. At the end of the day, I liked your videos because you are real. But don't blame your subscribers for not wanting to give you free money. If you want to sell things, I'm sure we will buy. But asking for handout, it's the same as welfare. Now that was an insult. Now, I'm sure he didn't quite intend it to be insultive. And I'm sure that was watch the rest of the video, not walk, typo. I really didn't think I was asking for handouts. I thought I was asking for money to help offset the cost of this subscription. And to be quite honest with you, if we look at it in the method that he's looking at it, I would say that y'all was receiving the handout, the welfare, getting something for nothing. So that could go either way there. That's a two-headed snake there, partner. You're saying I'm asking for a handout for welfare, but you're not paying for what you're getting. So I might be asking for it, but you're already getting it. That's just simple hillbilly logic to me. Whether you like it or not, that's simple hillbilly logic. And I do appreciate you liking my videos at the end. And one of the points that I was trying to get across last night was that none of this money stuff on YouTube really crossed my mind until it was brought up by subscribers. How come you didn't address that part? That was part of what I was trying to get across last night, was it never really even crossed my mind until subscribers was telling me about it, and then I tried to figure it out in my simple logic and got aggravated. I thought I was quite plain about that in the video. I guess not. So, your logic there on that comment is a two-headed snake to me. I could be wrong. Now this one is more like helping me to work through it. And it's more online with what I have drawn the conclusion to. But he put it into words. And he's also been watching me a while. And that came from Nomad. Keep the goodwill and the big-hearted Papa Joe. That's what made and makes you Papa Joe. Piss on the others. Do what you do for the same reason you used to do your videos. If you make a little extra money, cool. But that's never all you make. I'm pretty sure you've made at least a couple of friends, and the advice you give about trucking probably helps more than you know. You help people, man. even if you have to slow down or stop the live feeds, don't quit. See, and that's about what I've drawn the conclusion to. Yes, I have made some friends. I have exchanged some phone numbers. And he happens to be one of them. And he's right. The whole reasoning of me starting this and doing it, which is once again what I was trying to get across last night, had nothing to do about money. That's why when I was telling you about that video last night, and I've warned in other videos, if you ever watch any of my religious videos where I'm doing some preaching, the evil one will jump in there and try to ruin a good thing. That's why I was saying, is the good Lord giving me a reality check? I didn't go and try to blame the subscribers last night. I was saying that I was getting a reality check. Did I not? Was that not plain? And Nomad is saying basically the same thing right here. You know, stop, back up, regroup. Why did you start doing this stuff? And it wasn't for money. And he's correct. And that's about the conclusion that I drew last night. You know, so you're right, Nomad. You and I are on the same page there. And I don't figure I'll wind up stopping this. You are correct. I might slow down, you know. I thought that part of what y'all liked, who was that? Chris, that made that first comment? I thought part of what y'all liked was me being real. And when I have issues, I kind of drag you along on me working through them. Is this the first time that you have ever heard me have issues that I've had to work through? I don't think so. It might be the first one that you felt was directed at you, but it ain't the first issue. So, you know, kind of like the daily updates that I had been given, where I was having issues with this company and had to work through them. And other stuff. I thought that was part of what y'all enjoyed. So, but instead you took it as an insult the whole video last night, evidently. Then Timothy, he's made his couple of comments. Hello and howdy, Papa. Oh, howdy back at you, Timothy. He says, and now he's the kind that he watches the video and he answers questions and stuff throughout the video, so he wound up with several comments. Then he said, no, Papa, but you sure do enrich the whole lot of us, and it's very, very highly appreciated. Love it. Well, thank you. Then he says, easy, Papa, as I foresee a demand for you to start touring, seminars, meetings, and you might end up super busy, retirement buzz right on by. Thank you, brother. I don't see it, but thank you. He says, I'll be a subscriber for life. First, I got to get out of here and get my butt back to work. And he said, try this example, Papa, where I am, a super concentrated great coffee is $1. That's a hell of a lot better than the $7 and stuff they charge at Starbucks. He says that the espresso in it makes 4 Starbucks. Yeah, I can believe it. But yeah, I appreciate the feedback, and we'll see where it goes. But yeah, I do plan on slowing down on part of it, and we'll just see. That's all I can say. We'll just see. I do think it's been a good thing. I do know that some of the preaching has helped some people, and I can't help but think that the old devil was trying to get his hand in on it, because he will try to spoil and destroy anything that's good. And he has used money, greed, whatever you want to call it, to destroy a lot of good things. And that's what I was getting at last night. I think that I needed to get a reality check. And I think the good Lord gave me one. And I also think he helped me to get my thinking straightened out again. And that's a good thing about having a walk with the Lord, is that he does let you veer off of your path a little bit, and then he finds a way to readjust you, to correct you, to bring you back. And after thinking about it and whatnot, I can't help but believe that the whole money thing, by whoever suggested it, by me falling for it, by me trying to chase it and whatnot, I think that was old devil trying to get me off track where I wasn't spreading the word. And I think the good Lord said, wait a minute there, Papa Joe, let's check you a little bit. So, because the channel had been doing fine, it had been growing, it hadn't been that bad of an expense and all that stuff and blah, blah, blah. I think it was a little combination of the old devil trying to get in there and get me off my path. And it could have been him wanting me to shut down the channel. Who knows? You know, whatever his thoughts were. And I think the good Lord gave me a reality check. Said, wait a minute. Why were you doing this in the first place? You need to think about it. Just a little bit of that hillbilly logic that I have to work my way through. So, it's all good. Appreciate the good comments there. Appreciate the help on it. With that, I've got just a few minutes for my day starts. Yesterday was a hard day on me. So, it is what it is. Y'all remember, good Lord loves you. So do I. Have a blessed evening. And I ain't blaming anybody, much less my subscribers. So don't y'all blame yourselves or me. It's just one of them things in life where you get a damn rabbit trail and a bump in the road. And you combine them together and it can send you for a heck of a ride. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye.